Hey, what is up guys? In today's video we're going to be working on rebuilding the 250 blaster, Yamaha blaster, and we got the top end rebuild kit on it because a little history on that thing, it blew up. I'll show you the piston and everything. I showed the piston and the four-wheeler in the other video, and I was just gonna, we got the top end kit in, I'm going to take you along on the way, so here you go. So here's the old cylinder. It's scored in there. So we got a new one from Niche. It's brand new. So get that one going. We got all the studs out. That'll all be put that in there. And then we got some other pieces for this from the new parts. Got the new gaskets kit and a new carburetor. New piston and piston rings, and then the new cylinder head and a new spark plug that also came with the kit. Putting the original studs back in the new head. In case you were wondering, Niche Power Sports Industries is located in Ontario, Canada. So we bought this kit on Amazon, and they're well known through the Yamaha aftermarket world, so link to this kit is below. Okay, so we just put the reeds in, so they just go right in there. These are the original ones. We put the gasket under that, and so that we just need to get everything on that yet, and we're ready to get going with some other stuff. You get the reed cover on, and that's what our intake hooks up to. That's the first time. So that thing that was sticking up out of the carburetor was these bearings here. Yeah, that's what's left of the old bearing. That just blew apart. So yeah, this basically is what goes in the piston rod, and then is what goes right here through the pin, and what allows the piston to move with when the piston rod's doing this.
That's what was right there in the piston.
Yeah, that's what was in the piston.
Right there.
So yeah, this is what failed us originally, and then this just made everything worse. So
it hit first here, and it's just started pulling itself out and hitting other places and cracking piston.
Yeah, so luckily the four-wheeler is not locked up, so that means that most likely it's nothing down there. I mean, worst case scenario, there is something, but
we took it all out.
Yeah,
so
we used a magnet to get stuff out, so it's all free now. So yeah, we'll get this put together. Okay, putting the piston rings on. These are very, very hard, so they could be very brittle if they're bent too far.
You do make special tools for this.
Yeah, but we're kind of winging it.
I do have special tools.
We have them. So once they get in there, they click.
This is your intake valve for that engine.
Yeah.
And inside the cylinder, you'll see there's holes that correspond with that same same situation.
Yep. So up would be and then down, so it just lines up with wherever it is in the stroke.
So that's the back of the engine.
Yep.
And then there on top of this has an arrow.
That's exhaust.
That's the front.
Yeah. Or front, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, get the bearing nice and oil it up.
Go in there like that.
Yep. So it's right in the piston, the rod. Yep.
There's a hole in the center of that little rod.
Yep. Yeah, where you have to put some more in there.
Put a little more in.
Yep.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
breaking.
So we're putting some assembly lube. It's a little thicker before we put gear oil on it, but this is.
It's just gonna help it when it goes to start up.
So this is just to help the first start.
Because this is a 2-stroke engine.
Yeah, this is 2-stroke. Okay, we're putting the pin in. Just put some oil on it. And we have to go down. And then get the pin to go through the bearing in the rod. Alright. Piston's on.
Just gotta put another C-clamp on it.
Yep, gotta get another C-clamp so it doesn't slide out. Alright. Putting the gasket on. Wrong way, whoops. Get it in there. There we go. See it in there? No? There we go. That went on pretty easy. Probably what it's supposed to do. Right. Alright. Okay, we're just getting the piston oiled up so it'll go down into the when we put the cylinder on.
And we'll double check, make sure those detents are lined up.
Yep. Yep. Okay, now we got it lined up. It got spun a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get the cylinder head. Alright. Big moment.
Don't want you to go down.
It's spinning, yeah. Come on. There it goes. Maybe not. I mean, that shows that the bottom is not locked up. There it goes. Now it's over the piston ring.
Now you should know that there is a taper on this.
There's a taper on the piston?
There's a taper on this cylinder that allows that so you don't have to use snap rings to drive that in.
Okay, so that just for ease of the mechanic.
So makes the assembling a little easier.
There's the piston.
It's at the top.
Looks good.
I mean, it's in there. So we'll just have to get her bolted down now.
Get it bolted down. Alright. There's the thing. We got the stud. We got the bolt on it. Yep, and then the cable here goes into this. So that just like flips over. So that's the mount there. And we got the other one down here. Yeah. Can't do this in film. This is hard. Okay. Alright, we get this fastened up a little bit. And we don't even want to crank down too hard on these because they are aluminum.
Really supposed to torque them, but
yeah. Get the other one, but I can't really get that one with the camera. Okay, it moves freely. Cranking it. It's good. Nice.
See the hole there where
Yep, so get down here a little bit more. If you crank it, cycle it. Yeah, so it goes down, and that's exhaust.
and intake all in
Yeah,
one stroke.
exhaust and intake. You go down to the bottom. So that would be, what is that, exhaust? Intake?
That's the exhaust.
Exhaust, and
going
then
out.
this is intake?
Yep.
Okay.
If you go look in the back side, if you hold it. And that's what the reed valves.
Oh yeah, there. That's the reed valves.
Well, that's what the reed valves fill in air to.
Okay. Alright. Okay, well we gotta get the cylinder head on. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the top cover.
Yep, and then
First things first is gasket.
pretty good. Gasket. Which way is that going?
I want to make sure. I'm looking. Sometimes they say top, sometimes they say bottom. And if it's like anything, it'll only fail one way.
It'll only go on one way. So if it goes on, you know, without having to force it. Mechanics tip: you double up with 2 nuts on the stud, and then you can just use a wrench to tighten them down. Pretty much puts like a head, makes it a bolt. And you just take it off and go to the next one. Another tip: always keep your piston at the top of the stroke. So if you drop something, it doesn't go down into and then get into like your intake holes and exhaust holes and everything we were showing before. Because then you kind of have big problems that take it all apart again, which not gonna be the greatest thing to do at this stage. Correct. And then if you're wondering why this is kind of like halfway on, we're having issues getting it on. So we had to take all the studs off, put this kind of work it all the way down, and then we're gonna put the top. Down.
Should be good now.
Yep, it's almost there.
Now we just need to.
Yep. So you gotta get the stuff on the nuts on the top and torque it down. All right. Okay, these are cranked to 20 foot-pounds.
I'm gonna get my torque wrench out.
Yeah, we're gonna get the torque wrench out here in a minute. This is just to get them snugged up for now.
Get the cylinder head bottom out.
Yep. Now he doesn't have that gap in there anymore. It's definitely tightened, snug down. Now we just gotta get the torque wrench and get this torque to 20 foot-pounds. Alright. Once you hear the click, there it goes. It's 20. 20. Alright. Making sure. Alright, get the new spark plug put in. Now, one big problem with these blasters is the oil injector going bad. So then that, like, it locking up. So this, we did a oil injector block off plate, and then we mix our fuel and oil together. This boy's in there. It's tight in there now. Just be a quick edit. Alright, so we got the exhaust hooked up. We didn't show that because it was just kind of common thing. And then now we gotta get the gas tank on, and then we're gonna hopefully get it, see if we can get it started in this video. So yeah. Alright, so since we blocked off the original injector on this, we mix our fuel. So in the gas tank we don't have 5 gallons, so we don't really know what's exactly in there. So we're gonna use an old oil thing that's empty, and then with it has the markings on it. So I'll fill that up with gas, and then we have the 2-stroke oil, and then we just use the graph on the back, and we mix 32:1. So that's what we're doing. So we just have this. It has a little valve at the bottom that we go to 4 ounces since we're mixing 1 gallon. That's just gonna drain down into it. Oh. I must do that. Yay! Started. It's not shooting yet, but that runs. Thanks for watching. So in the future we'll show some videos of us riding the 4-wheeler and everything. This was just getting it running from its current state. It was blown up. Comment, because I like to go through, respond to all comments, and what else would you guys like to see from this 4-wheeler? Please be sure to subscribe. That really helps out the channel. It's still a starting channel. This is behind the wheel. That is a top-end rebuild. Remember the products we use are in the description below, and bye.